Hi everybody, Natasha here. Thank you very much for joining me. I recommend using this video if you'd like to move on to one of my more speedy videos, but you'd love to know exactly what pose to do at which point and when to inhale and when to exhale. So for this video, I'll be walking you through the whole Sun Salutation sequence that I do in my Vinyasa classes. I hope you enjoy this sequence. Let's begin. Sun Salutations for beginners. Take the knees wide on the mat and reach the arms along the floor. Find as much length through the arms first of all, and then just allow your forehead to relax. This is child's pose. In your first child's pose, take a deep breath in through the nose. Expand your side ribs and your back body. And on the exhalation, slowly exhale through the nose. On your next inhalation, rise to an all-fours position. Stack your knees underneath your hip bones and your wrists underneath your shoulders. As you inhale, lift your chest and gaze forwards. Melt the heart forwards. As you exhale, lengthen through your tailbone. Lift your navel and relax your head. Take a long breath in to come back to your cow position. Tilt the sit bones high, broaden across your collarbones. Exhale to round through your spine. Lift the navel and relax your head. Taking 2 more of these in your own time. Allow the movement of your pelvis to be the focus here. And every time you inhale, breathe a little more deeply into your belly. Come back to a neutral spine. Reach back through your right leg and your left leg. Find your high plank position. In high plank, spread your fingers wide and ground through the place between the index finger and your thumb. As you lift the tops of your thighs, press the heels back and down to lengthen your hamstrings. On your next exhalation, lower your knees down, untuck the feet, and slowly lower your hips, belly and chest down. Inhale to draw your shoulders back behind you. Rise to a baby cobra pose. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. Slow exhalation as you lower down to the floor. Long breath in, lift your chest, lift your gaze. Press into all 10 toes. And exhale to lower down. Do this one more time. Inhale to lift your heart and send the heart forwards. Exhale to lower down. Tuck your toes under. Press back to kneeling. Sink sit bones to heels and press to downward facing dog. As you spread your fingers wide, ground through the place between the index finger and your thumb. It really does love to lift. Check in with your middle finger. Make sure it points forwards. And as you tilt your sit bones high, draw your heart towards your thighs as you press the heels back behind you. Wrap your triceps under to broaden across the back of your shoulders. And draw navel towards the spine every time you exhale. Feel your Uddiyana Bandha, your navel lock, every time you exhale. As you inhale, lift your right leg high behind you. As you exhale, bend your knee and lift the knee towards the ceiling as you stack your right hip on top of left. Check in with your back heel. Align the heel behind your second toe. Take one last deep breath in and exhale to lower your right foot down. Feet are very much hip width apart here. Deep breath in. Lift your left leg high behind you. As you exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, and lift your knee skywards as you squeeze your left heel to right butt cheek. Square your shoulders, lift underneath your right armpit, and check in with your shoulders here, relax them away from ears. One more full breath in. Exhale to release your foot down. Slowly, slowly walk your feet to your hands. You can bend your knees a lot as you do this. Inhale to a halfway lift. Lengthen through your spine and gaze forwards. As you exhale, fold into yourself and relax your head. Catch hold of elbows and sway from side to side like a rag doll. Make sure your head, your neck, your shoulders are relaxed here. As you micro-bend the knees, connect to your thigh muscles and curl up through your spine vertebra by vertebra. At the top, roll the shoulders back and down. Create space across your chest. Bring the palms to your heart and find your intention today. At the beginning of every practice, we set a Sankalpa, an intention. Allow your mind to rest on one positive affirmation, something to invite into your life and your day. Maybe it's a certain characteristic that you'd like to develop. Once you have your positive word, say it 3 times in your mind. Let's begin our flow. Inhale to lift the arms high. And exhale to fold over your legs. Long spine as you lower down. Palms may reach wide, or they can come down through the midline. As you inhale, lift your heart and gaze forwards. You can bend the knees a lot here, fingertips on the floor. As you exhale, step back to a high plank position. Place the palms down, step one foot back and then the other to the back of the mat. Press the heels straight back, lift your chest, lift your gaze, and channel the breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Now Chaturanga Dandasana. As you bend the elbows, shift the weight forwards so your elbows remain on top of wrists. Inhale to press into the tops of your feet and lift your chest, upward facing dog. Lengthen the arms so the hip bones lift away from the floor. And exhale to press back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, inflate your downward facing dog. Inflate your torso. And as you exhale, tilt the sit bones high and draw navel to spine. Release and relax shoulders away from the ears. Create space across the shoulder blades. Let's bend the knees, gaze forwards and step or float, a very light hop with both feet to the front of the mat. Inhale to a halfway lift and exhale to fold over your legs. As you inhale, rise up to stand, grind through the feet, feel the stability of your legs. And exhale, bring the palms to your heart center. And this was one Sun Salutation A. Deepen the breath and gaze at one point, find your drishti. Inhale, lift both arms skywards. Exhale to drape your heart forwards, long spine as you lower down. Relax your head. Inhale to a halfway lift. Gaze up. Lengthen from coccyx to the crown of your head. And exhale, palms down. Bend the knees and step back to high plank. Move through Chaturanga Dandasana. And you can bring the knees down to the floor or keep them lifted as you bend the elbows and lower down super slow. Rest your hip bones down. Point both feet back. Seal all 10 toenails onto the mat. As you rise up, come to a baby cobra and press into the palms to lift your hips, upward facing dog. As you exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Take a long breath in through your nose. Slow exhalation. Deep breath in, inflate your ribs. And as you exhale, sink a little deeper into your pose. Tilt the sit bones high, but do micro bend the knees. And taking one last breath in. Exhale to bend your knees and step or float to your hands. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold into yourself. Grind through your feet. Rise up to stand. Big breath in. Exhale, palms to your heart. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.